Hi, my name is Sharice. I just got back from Bali on my Reset by Design Wellness retreat. I am feeling relaxed. I am in my Balinese caftan and I am feeling amazing. I had the best time ever. Ty, Kina, Bondi, they did a great job. Everything was amazing. Everything was well thought out, very intentional, thoughtful. The workshops were so helpful. We had sound baths, yoga, breath work. It was so good. All of the Instagrammable excursions we went on, we hit everything. We had the best food. There were chefs. Everything was top notch. The villa was amazing. It was the best. And this is my second retreat, and this is why I'm already planning for the third one to Mauritius. I already talked to one of the ladies. We're already plotting to go next year. It was such an amazing trip. I think I knew about 6 or 7 people when we got there, because this was my second trip. By the time I left, I felt like I knew everybody. I felt like I left with 16 sisters. Like, it's such a sisterhood. Everybody's so supportive. It was so peaceful. So you could just be yourself. It was amazing. I loved it. Ty, when I tell you the eye for detail, listen. If you have not booked a trip and you on YouTube watching Bondi talk to you about it, book the trip. And I will see you there.
Come on in, come on in, come on in, not come on in, not come. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird, whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Hey y'all. Okay, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl BondyBlue. I'm back for another recap review. We're gonna do 2 lives today. I decided to give you guys Belle Collective as a public live, kind of sort of to advertise for my members only. Okay, so if you are not a member, child, of my channel, you should be. Patreon, YouTube, my website, bondyblueshow.com, whichever you prefer, girl. All right. Bondyblueshow.com has a extra tier, Royal Blue, which allows you to get access to all of the content that's on my site, which is my old stuff, all of the new stuff. Most people do Baby Blue, which is just, offering you all of the new things that come. So yeah, I wanted to get into Belle Collective today. And then after this, we're going to do a BondyBlue show at 2:30. That's my plan. It's a whole bunch of stuff I want to talk about with y'all today. Okay. But I definitely want to start with the Belle Collective girls. Are y'all watching the show? Let me know. Did y'all watch the show? How did you feel about the show if you did watch the show? Let me know. You like the new picture? It is cute, right? It is cute. So I'm gonna tell y'all, I do feel like Belle Collective always like starts out good. The problem with Belle Collective is it feels very disingenuous, right? For me, it can often feel like it's not real, y'all. It's not real, y'all. And the reason why I say that is because every season we have the same issues going on with no resolve and no real growth, right? So, for instance, what do y'all think is happening this season? What do y'all think? Just, girl, throw something to the wall and see if it sticks. Glendale is going to be accused of cheating. That happens every season. And every time it happens, Letitia is going to act like I'm so shocked. I'm scorned. I can't believe he did this to me again. Like it's waiting to exhale over and over and over again with no resolve. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, child, even like the niggas died in the second book. Like people was gone. life moved on. In real life, I feel like these women are in some perpetual cycle that we have to keep sitting through, which is them going through stupid shit in their relationships and then taking it out on each other. That's what it feels like. What else can we say is going on? Latrice is still in an abusive relationship with a gay man. That still feels like that's what's going on. And now we get to see closer up Selena's relationship. And yeah, I don't like that either. I'm gonna say some shit in this live. And I just, I don't want anybody to get their feelings hurt. Okay. BondyBlue cares. Okay. I do care. Okay. So when I give commentary on people's life and I know they may watch it, I don't want that, I actually have it in my mind that people may watch my content that I'm talking about, especially if it's a public live. And I say this not because I'm scared, but because I actually care about people's feelings and shit. Like I'm not an asshole completely. But I'm telling y'all right now, when I talk about this shit, all of that is going to go out the window. Okay. So if your feelings get hurt when you watch this, I am so very, 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 very sorry. Okay. But I got to call it how I see it. And, people get their feelings hurt when you tell them that their husbands is gay and they don't really like them. But that's what it looks like to all of us watching. Okay. Let's get into it. So Latrice and Marie meet up. Also, I know a lot of y'all don't like when I say that the women are gay. The women be DL. Y'all don't like when I say that. I'm so sorry. You might as well go ahead and go, girl. You might as well go ahead and go. Because if nobody gives, we just want to kitty click and have fun. Oh, girls just want to kitty click. Okay? They just want to kitty click. Marie and Latrice meet up. Marie says her personal life is a mess. Her business life is great. She is Dr. Marie Monroe. Okay? Listen, looking for a few good men. Okay? At least a couple. Bitch, I'm looking for at least a couple of good men. All right? She's back messing with her ex-husband, Cedric. Now, Cedric seemed to be a cheater. A lot of us felt like Cedric was cheating with men. Now, this is like irrelevant except for the fact that a lot of Southern men are extremely homophobic. So when I bring it up, it's because people pretend to be one thing and actually they're another, and that works on my nerves. So when I point it out, it is from the standpoint of you better not be over there being homophobic. Because if you ask a lot of us, our gaydar be twitching around a lot of you, Mississippi niggas. Okay? Listen. No disrespect. Cedric is one of those people we was wondering what side of the coin is he flipping on. But what we do know is he did not come home. What we do know is that him and his little chubby cheeks will be out all night. All right? Marie will be wondering where he was. And now she's sitting up there talking about, oh, yeah, because he thought the grass was greener on the other side. Girl, what? That's what you think happened? Because I don't feel like that's what happened. I just feel like essentially people get bored being in relationships with one person for a long period of time. They get bored. They want to go talk to somebody else. They want to go have sex with somebody else. They want to go do other shit. And so men, usually they get to do that. And the women just got to be at the house waiting on them and shit until they decide they bored of being out in the street and they won't come back home. That's usually how this goes. But I don't think it has anything to do with really thinking that somebody was about to be better than you. It was really just about the fact that people don't actually really want to be monogamous, but they feel like they have to be in order to, have a companion in the interim. That's just, how it seemed to me. She invited Latrice to her birthday party, but she can't come. However, they hug and they flirt. Hey, Scotty. So yeah, Marie and Latrice act like they secretly want to fuck each other. And they may not even feel that way, but this is what I really be thinking be going on a lot of the time. A lot of times people are really like, they have a lack of self-awareness because of how they grew up. They grew up in very homophobic, religious, you better not be like this. that's the worst thing you could be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was once told that they would rather I was pregnant at 15 than be gay. I always thought that was incredulous. Like, I thought that was just, ridiculous, because I'm like, girl, if I get pregnant, I'm gonna ruin my fucking life. Like, and kitty click with a girl, you think I'm not gonna be able to get a nigga after this? Y'all underestimate how much niggas like women. Okay. And I'm just saying, like, in general, how much they need to have contact with women in general. Y'all underestimate this. Like, y'all really was out there in the 90s believing that there was something you can do for a nigga not to like you. And I just kind of feel like, girl, no, there's not. There's nothing. There's nothing that will keep niggas from coochie. Like, the women who y'all think are the most disrespectful, the women who y'all think are the most low down, they always have men. Always, girl, without fail. Without fail. So, yeah, men have standards, okay? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Besides no, they don't even care about that. How many times I gotta tell y'all? I showed y'all a video one time of Ray J talking about how he love a funky pussy bitch. Listen to me. These niggas do not care. As long as it's a lot of times, as long as it's a hoe, as long as it's a woman, you know what I'm saying? But at base level, women are always going to be a little bit, you know what I'm saying, better than men at base level. Your base level bitch will in some way have her shit more together than your base level man. And that's just how I feel about it. Argue with your mama. But yes, let's get back into it. I'm sorry. I'm just, y'all, my first video of the day. Forgive me. So we see Cedric's house, and this is what I was talking about. Like, literally, I forgot about this part of the episode as I'm saying this, because when I talk about base level, I was talking about how trifling niggas are a lot of the time, and not that there aren't trifling women, but I have more often come into contact with men whose apartments and places that they live is just like, y'all live in squalor without a bitch, don't y'all? Girl, y'all live in repugnant squalor if you don't have a woman. I mean, like, listen, I'm the one that had to, inform my husband on, like, sir, there are certain things you're going to have to spend the money on the brand. Like, you're going to have to get a brand. I know that you want to get the off brand for everything because it's cheaper, but that does not work in all instances. When it comes to paper towels, you have to get a name brand. If not, I'm going to use the whole roll of paper towel in a day. Same thing with toilet paper. That nigga tried to play with me one day before I went out of town. I said, order some toilet paper. We need some more toilet paper. Now, if I order toilet paper, then I'm only going to get Charmin. I'm only going to get Charmin. And if I get it, I'm going to get a large amount of it. We have 3 bathrooms. When I tell y'all every single toilet gets used in this house, all 3 bathrooms get used. Why the fuck? Why would you buy like a thing of 4? Why would you buy a thing of 4? And then why was it 1 ply? Do you not know me? He did that because he knew I was going out of town. It's ridiculous. It's really fucking ridiculous. Like, you've been living with me all this time. Me and this nigga been together for 15 years. Do you hear me? I remember when we first got together and I went to his apartment. He shared an apartment with his homeboy. And I go to the apartment, and y'all know, like, niggas is trifling. You know what I mean? They just trifling. You got shit all over the place. You got dishes all over the place. Like, there's nothing in the refrigerator, but somehow he came out of that kitchen with food. This was one of the reasons why I was like, okay, the nigga might be trifling, but I don't think I saw anything but ketchup in that refrigerator, and he came out of there with a meal. I don't know what happened. All I know is I was in here on the sofa watching Scott Pilgrim when it was taking place. You know what I'm saying? But I remember when I got up to go to the bathroom, and I don't know what this is about, but y'all, I will not, like, when I tell you, bitch, if I could not, I will not use the bathroom at other people's house, especially if they look like they got a dirty house. Because I don't want to go in your bathroom and see how dirty you are, right? Dirty bathrooms are a huge turnoff for me. But we were very young. We were still like, he was a year out of college. So I'm going to let this shit rock, okay? Because I know his nigga mama raised him better than this, okay? His homeboy had a girlfriend. I go in the bathroom. I look around. I said, this is some repugnant shit. I mean, hair all over the place. Like, you know, the toothpaste then fell and got stuck. And then y'all in here home, you know, combing out black hair. The black hair that got in the toothpaste, now it's stuck on a sink. Okay. Then, right, the toilet. Don't like y'all, that's not even. Okay. Can we just not even? Right? Piss stains all over. Girl, 2 niggas, right? One of the niggas got an old lady. I'm new here. I just got here. Okay. But I say something to him about it. I say, you know, that's some trifling shit. Yeah. Because I don't play these games with people. You gonna fix this shit. Okay. I say, you know, some trifling shit, bruh. Like this is some real trifling, repugnant shit y'all got going on. Like, listen, I don't know, you know what I mean? Listen, I'm not, I don't know who y'all thought I was, but this is not kosher. And I'm also not the type of woman that's coming into, I'm dating you. Okay. We haven't even fucked yet. I'm not cleaning up your house. That's crazy. Especially because you live here with another nigga. What do I look like? But his homeboy and his old lady was like together, right? I'm new. I come back to the apartment one day. This bitch in there cleaning that fucking bathroom with one rag. I'll never forget it. Bitch, when I tell you I'd never forget watching that girl clean that fucking bathroom with one rag. And I'm sure that she had like used other shit before I got there. But when I walked in the bathroom, I watched her clean half the bathroom with one rag. Okay. And I'm a Clorox, like in my head, bathrooms, like you have to Clorox wipe it. You have to bleach. Like you have to go in there with bleach and whatever you cleaning because it's germs. And these niggas are obviously like, you know, disgusting. These are some disgusting ass niggas, right? I go in there, she cleaning the whole bathroom with one rag, bitch. I was like, bitch, you better throw that rag away after. I don't want to see that rag again, bitch. Listen, I was like, girl, you cleaning the bathroom for this nigga? I just was talking to, I was standing in the doorway talking to him, like, bitch, listen, I've been knowing these niggas for a long time, but as far as dating, I just met this nigga. I am not cleaning up a motherfucking thing in here. This is just nasty. I don't do this. I said, yeah, you need to just pack your stuff when I come down. We going back to New Orleans, nigga. I'm not staying in Baton Rouge and squalor with you, okay? You gonna either come and bring your ass to New Orleans, okay? Or I'm only staying here for a little while and then I'm driving my ass an hour back to New Orleans. I'm not sticking around for this shit, for something to crawl in my bag or something. I never spent the night there. Do y'all hear me? I don't think I ever spent the night there. Okay, I would go. I'd be there for a little while. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Listen, I love you. Okay. Okay. Listen. So imagine my chagrin when I see Cedric House, grown ass man, y'all, house trifling and shit. Now, Marie and her daughter, her grown daughter, it looked like, is in this nigga house cleaning up his house, and he walked through the door. And I was just like, look at this. Look at this. And this is not the only time this episode I'm gonna have this feeling of watching a ain't shit ass nigga get the lady he fucked over back and then watching her do all of this work for him instead of him doing all this work for her. Child, the way I would have been like, nigga, you got money. You better call somebody in here to come clean this shit up. I'm not coming over here to do no manual labor with you. Like, No. Listen, if nothing, the nigga is clean. Okay. Don't confuse. Okay. Don't confuse. Cause this is something I question. All right. This is something I have to stay on. The niggas is trifling. You gotta stay on top of them about things. It's just the exhausting part about being with these niggas. It's just sad sometimes. Okay. But the truth of the matter is no. Okay. When it comes to like niggas' actual body, no. Clean. Like I don't even understand. Okay. I just be, it's laziness. And I think niggas train their minds to like ignore these things. Cause I was like looking at them, I say, you don't see nothing in here that need fixing. Look around the room. Like, why I gotta I'm telling you, it's because my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law, they was just way too, they're too clean. They're too clean, like anally clean. So he would never have to really do anything because they were so on top of it. Y'all, we went by my sister-in-law house this weekend. And when I tell you, you can't even sit down long before she start cleaning some shit up. Everybody be wanting her to sit down and enjoy the damn party. No, what she doing? Cleaning up. Cleaning up. Cleaning up. Ain't nothing to clean up. House smell like bleach and cleaning products soon as you walk in. Okay? And listen, he had to have a beautiful spirit, y'all. The man has a beautiful spirit because I was with one nigga, back in the day. And this nigga was extremely clean. I'm talking about extremely organized, extremely clean. He was not husband material. He was baby daddy material. He wasn't husband material. So sometimes, you know what I'm saying? There's some of these things you'll work with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful spirit. You know what I'm saying? Just beautiful spirit. All right. But yeah, just because listen, that clean nigga, when I tell y'all that clean nigga stressed me the fuck out, that clean nigga stressed me the fuck out. Never in my life have I been so happy to let a nigga go than when I was fucking with that one clean nigga. I don't know, girl. I don't know. Okay. I don't know, girl. Okay. So you know, it's a catch-22. No matter what you do, you're going to end up like, these niggas is missing a leg of chromosome. It is what it is. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch, if you didn't hit the head. Bitch, if you didn't hit the nail on the head. Listen, river, rainwater, you're trickling. Okay? You're trickling. No. The one Virgo was a woman. And when I tell you, I was too nice. I'm always too nice to women. Always too nice to women. I'm hard on these niggas, way too nice to women. I should have told that bitch that you ain't shit for having them sheets smelling like they was, right? Once I holler, getting a blend or whatever. It's been sheets. I said, I could tell that you put them in a washing machine and left them in there too long. And instead of washing them again, you just put them in a dryer. I knew what she did. Physically, anally clean. Physically, anally clean. Bitch, I could smell them sheets. I could smell them sheets. Yes. I'm ashamed of myself, y'all. I'm ashamed of myself. I should have said something. Okay. Other things were great, but I should have told that bitch, oh no, bitch, you gotta do this again. Take these sheets off this bed. I don't know. But you know how once I made it there, once I made it there, it was ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Virgos are clean as fuck. Yeah, except for when it comes to washing sheets. Except for when it comes to washing sheets. They are clean. But when it came to washing them sheets. Listen, nobody raised these hoes. That's a part of the problem. I realize now, and I hate to say that, I'm taking it away from the show, but y'all fucking with me. We here early. I'll be talking to y'all all day. I'm starting to realize how I think that I didn't realize, especially like growing up, how much people didn't like me because of my relationship with my mama. Yeah, man, a lot of people got ain't shit ass mamas. A lot of people, especially in New Orleans, a lot of people in New Orleans had ain't shit ass mamas. And based on, the pool around me, my mama was a coveted mama. You know what I'm saying? A mother to other people's children, a mother to everybody she was coming into contact with to some level. It's the type of personality she is, right? So I didn't realize it, but I don't think neither me or my sister realized how much people envied us because our mom loved us and, took very good care of us and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's really what it be. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the girls that, don't handle their shit right and all of that, it's because they mamas wasn't shit a lot of the time. You're busy. Get a laundry butler. They pick it up and drive it back. Listen. But they got people, they be cheap. They don't want to pay for it. They don't want to do it right, but they don't want to pay for it. Now I'm laying on mildew sheets. This was not fun. I found out folks only have 2 sets of sheets. Yikes. I buy 1,800 thread count every time they're on sale. West Indians love home decor. I purchase 1,800 and send them over to my dude's home. I know that's right. No, I've recently got into the bamboo sheets and I need to order me some more because I literally like them so much that I take them off, wash them, and put them right back on instead of putting on, one of my other sheet sets. Yeah. I need to get some more bamboo sheets. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, I went through it in high school and my kids go through the same thing. Now I have to explain that to my kids that everybody don't have good parents. No, for real. It's very, like, it's sad sometimes when you realize, because like I used to have a lot of girlfriends in high school and I didn't realize how much they envied my relationship with my mama to the point that them hoes don't like me now. like bitch, you was all in between my coochie at one point and now you not speaking to me, standing 5 feet away from me. Why is this? You could hate me now. I always was mad because my mama actually liked me. My bad. Okay. But yeah, back to Belle Collective, girl, because it's a lot of people who make me feel like their mamas didn't really care about them. Marie is one of them people. You down here dealing with Cedric ass. You know why? Because your mama was addicted to drugs. That's what it's giving. I hate to put it like that, but that's what it be giving, girl. Because why is you back talking to Cedric? I think y'all just be like comfortable with these niggas, so you keep fucking with them. I get it, but you did not have to bring him back on the show. I don't know why, but I don't like seeing Cedric face on the show. Just something. Tell me if y'all be seeing it. Just something. Just something, okay? But anyway, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. What really happened was that Cedric's brother died. And y'all know how a nigga will use a death in the family to get back with a woman that he's wronged, okay? Listen, I done gave up that narcotic, okay? Now, it's been long enough now, Ann. Come on home. Forgive me, bitch. Please forgive me so I can do it all over again in like 6 months. Please. This is what be going on as far as I'm concerned. Because where the fuck was Cedric coming from walking into the house with his ex-wife and his daughter cleaning his house? Where was you coming from? Okay, pep in his step. So let's see, what else it say? His brother died and now he feels like he has seen that the grass ain't greener on the other side. That's how she feel. Girl, shut up. His women were tormenting her. She said his women were tormenting her. He takes account. I take full accountability. We've grown. She tells him that she has another little friend. And so, she's dating 2 men at once. I think she should be dating more than 2 men at once if she can handle it. I'm going to just tell you the truth. Selena has lost so much, y'all. Selena has lost 2 dogs recently. Her and her man Michael are in this scene together. She's making jewelry. She tells us that she got into a car accident in a car with her friend. Her friend was making a U-turn and somebody hit on her side. And so even though she was supposed to be working at Taste at Latrice and Cliff's restaurant, that's not happening. So she at the house making jewelry, talking to Michael. Michael comes inside. Girl, apparently Michael has bought a boat, a truck, and I think that's it. But we find out later on that he's also planning on going on a road with this truck. But he's spending a lot of money and he's not talking to her about it. And they're planning for a wedding. When she started listing all of the shit that they have to pay for, I was just like, girl, why you want to do that again? Girl, why you want to do that again? Like, for real, why do you want to do this again? Yeah, I'm sorry. I love all of y'all. And when I say that, because like I'm talking to people I know in real life because we've had these conversations. I don't understand why women who have already been married want to get married again, especially later in life. The only reason I can see you actually wanting to get married is because you want to make sure, especially when you're in your 40s and 50s, that you get that nigga's Social Security. Okay? You want to make sure that you get whatever is coming to him when he die, and you marry him for that. I get it. Especially if y'all keep separate houses and all of this. But besides that, to me, it feels like you just want a fantasy. You just want to have this happily ever after. And the shit is not real. And it doesn't make sense the way y'all are so willing to bind yourself to people you can't trust. Because if a man is already not communicating with you, not telling you about things financially, when y'all get married, he's going to continue to not tell you about shit, to not tell you about financial issues, to have you in the dark. And if that's happening, that means you're going to always have to be questioning him. That means you're going to always kind of, be on your tippy toes, nerves bad, because you can't trust that he's going to communicate with you, or you can't trust that he's going to handle it the way it's supposed to be handled. Either way, I feel like, why can't he just be your little boyfriend? Because if I was him, I could also understand not wanting to spend all that money on a wedding and wanting to put that money towards getting a truck and making some more money. I can understand his logic. My whole thing is, why couldn't you talk to her about it? And then when she brought it up to you, you were still sitting there like you couldn't talk. So here we have Selena. I like Selena. I've always liked Selena because I feel like from my vantage point, what I see of Selena is that Selena is a very beautiful woman and she's sweet. Whenever you are actually uber attractive and you are still a very sweet, nice person, which I believe that Selena is, I feel like people don't always value you the way they should. That man is obviously with a woman that is out of his league, because not only is Selena extremely attractive, Selena has been through so many things, but Selena seems like a really good person and a woman that has a good head on her shoulders, meaning she's not a gimme girl. She's not somebody that's just trying to run some niggas' pockets. She's not somebody just trying to rest on her beauty. She really does seem like such a sweet, nice person. And I say this, y'all, not because of this show, but because of when she was on Bring It. The way them people used to want to argue and fight with Selena just because Selena thought she was all that and because she was so pretty, and never once did she ever call them ugly. She never played into the insecurity that those women had about her. She never did. She would defend herself, but she would never fight back in a way that was like, I know you hoes just mad because I'm pretty and you not. She never said that. She never went at any of them like that. She would go back and forth, but there's a way that she would argue with them that I just felt like that lady is probably just a really good person. That's just kind of what it feels like to me. So when I see women like that, with men who are not nearly as attractive, the men don't know how to communicate, the men are still trying to uphold this level of sexism and misogyny to the point that having her is validation for him from other men. So it's like the lady is just overall extremely valuable to anybody she's going to be in a relationship, especially men, because the way men work is being with a woman like Selena gives them uber fucking brownie points from other niggas. Also, men like that are able to get a better level of coochie once they've been seen with a woman like Selena. Look at JJ. JJ looks like a fucking frog. I don't care that he has a funny personality and he has money. The nigga looks like one of them creepy old men and he looks like a frog. He has malnutritioned, very skinny, emaciated ponytails that he pulls for dear life because he wants y'all so badly to see his little fine texture of hair. Only because she was with that frog-looking ass nigga did women really want to be with him. I don't think he would have been able to get so Gucci if it were not for the fact that Selena was his wife. So when I see her with this man, having a conversation with him and now he acting like he can't talk, that's bullshit. That man doesn't want to talk to you because he wants to be able to do whatever he wants to do without any conversation with you about it. And it's because he needs to keep some level of power. If he comes to you and talks to you, that makes men feel like they're bowing down or acquiescing or asking for permission from the woman. And that's because they always view the relationship in a hierarchy and not a partnership. If he actually respected you, he will want to come and talk to you about whatever he was doing. Just off GP, off the fact that you my woman and I love you and I'm about to go do something. The fact that he doesn't talk to her about shit is a way for him to keep power in their dynamic by knowing shit that she doesn't know and moving in a way that doesn't really include her. The lady, not only does she not need to marry that nigga, but she needs to look in the mirror and do better. I'm just saying, like, do you see yourself? Because if you see yourself, you should know you can do better than Michael. I'm sorry. Like, no, his eyes was red the whole episode. He could barely talk. Like, can he fuck? I'm gonna need for him to be able to fuck, Selena. I'm gonna need something to shake because, you know, like with Southern women, I know men don't have to be attractive. They just have to have a good enough personality and they need to have a little bit of stability, a little bit of change, know how to put on some perfume and be very clean. That's all you really need to be. Be clean about how you carry your body. That's one. Have stability, have a good job, be able to make a bitch giggle from time to time. That's all you need for Southern women. And it's not even a lot of money. That's why I say stability and not money. Because a lot of times women don't want to be with a nigga just because he got a lot of money. They'll look at men that got a lot of money and be like, nah, I don't want that. But they gonna go get some nigga that looked like he used to sell drugs, went to jail for a little while, got off when they started letting niggas out of jail for selling weed, and then went and got a CDL license or something like that, went and worked for, one of the companies, one of the oil rig companies or some shit like that, got a good little check, some good benefits. You know what I mean? Making upwards of $100,000 a year or something like that. Now he out here paying, buying 18-wheeler trucks and shit, buying flats and selling shit. Yeah. Women will get with a nigga who barely goes to the dentist, so he had to go and get all veneers when he saw everybody else doing it on the internet. Douse himself in cologne. Always have that chalk outline around his hair. Like, that's all they need to do. Good job, good benefits. A ugly nigga can have him a beautiful woman to show off to all of his male friends that he's actually more interested in. Girl, we're gonna get into that in the BondyBlue show. Make sure y'all come back at 2:30. But I really like Selena, and I don't want Selena to get married to that man. I want Selena to know that she's probably more powerful staying single. Like I'm just like, and I'm glad y'all still have separate houses. Let him go back home. Even if they was to get married, I still think they should keep both of their houses and let that man go back home. Okay? Enjoy them, but just let them go back home. Girl, listen, I don't know what's going me and this nigga don't use to say we used to almost take every shower together, me and him. It's been how many years? Please go in your bathroom. He got his own bathroom. Now if I can get the nigga to stop stealing my soap. But he got his own bathroom. I got my own bathroom. Yes, we still share a bed. Okay? But we have definitely gotten to that part in our relationship where it's like, no, we do not need to do everything together. Go ahead. Please. I want to feel the water the whole time. Go take your own shower, please. Okay? Anyway, Latrice and Cliff are at Taste, and they are tasting some food for this chef. They have purchased some condos. Y'all know if Cliff ain't gonna do nothing, he gonna keep his money going. Okay. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that is one of the main themes for women in the South, is that a man know how to be stable, how to keep money flowing in. Southern women will deal with a lot of abuse from a man that know how to hustle, from a man that know how to make money, that know how to insulate and create create some real like life stability. It's not even just about having money. It's about who you know. It's about how you're able to get out of trouble. It's about who you can call for help. Like, it's about a lot of different things. And I feel like Cliff is one of those men. You could tell that Cliff probably comes from, I think we've heard Cliff comes from a family of money. Cliff comes from like being passed down certain things, right? But I still think that, he a pretty boy that probably would have been gay had he been born somewhere else. Anyway, so Latrice says that she used to be all up under Cliff, but now he is staying at those condos at night. And he was like, I ain't never been up under you. You was up under me. Okay. I don't know what you mean. I don't need to be under you. You don't want to be up under me. Cause y'all know he could barely speak English, but basically everything is a fight. So I was looking at Latrice like, girl, why the fuck do you care? So what? Let him be gone. Why are you worried? You really worried? You really worried about that old nigga going fuck some other girl on you, some other grown woman? You really worried about that? You really care? Child, the way I wouldn't give a fuck, the way I would be so happy that Cliff wasn't all up under me, worrying about where I am at all times. I would be like, good, please get the fuck out my face. Cause you're gonna stay married to him anyway, right? So yeah, why are you complaining about the fact that he didn't find something to do besides harassing you all day, asking you where you've been and all of that? And then he had to make it an argument as if we haven't for seasons seen him keeping tabs on that girl, like old niggas do in abusive relationships with younger women. Keep tabs on her. Where's she going? What's she doing? Watching her. Even I told y'all the location of Taste to her shop, I believe, is across the parking lot, which makes me feel like, yeah, you want to be able to be at Taste and keeping an eye on her at the same time. But something about Latrice makes me feel like she enjoys the toxicity of a relationship. So if she has a reason to be running behind him, like, where you at? There are a lot of women that enjoy the rigmarole of they nigga cheating on them or creating the idea that he may be cheating. So they want to have this whole thing of, oh, where you at and what you doing, girl? If I gotta do all of that, that's exhausting. I don't know why y'all still have energy for all of that. Nigga controlling you, possibly going upside your head. I don't care what you're talking about, but you have bruises on your body. And this season, you acting like this nigga cheating on you and you got to be running behind him with your suitcase. But y'all stay thinking that women don't run behind abusive men, right? Exactly what the fuck they do. Once the nigga didn't put the battery in your head, here you are with a suitcase running up on him. So what? He can short dick you to that, girl. Get out of here. Anyway, her friend Amanda. So I told y'all on Instagram, if y'all was watching me, something about the scene where Latrice was talking to Amanda and Cliff felt very weird to me. And I automatically clocked that it felt like they knew something that Latrice didn't know. Now, I'm always talking about Cliff and what I think of him. So I don't think that Cliff would be fucking Amanda. But Amanda seems grimy. It wasn't until the end of the episode that I understood what was actually going on. But in the moment where Latrice is talking to Amanda about, really saying that Amanda broke up with her wife, divorced her wife because her wife was cheating on her. She went through it. So, really wanted her advice because Cliff, what the fuck you doing not coming home? You're a married man. Why are you not coming home? Are you cheating on me? I'm not trying to be like Amanda, but if I was like Amanda, I might divorce your ass like she did her wife. I think that was what she was thinking. Okay. But don't talk about it, be about it. And damn sure don't pack a bag to go run behind him. Just wait until the shit come out. If it come out, get a detective or some shit. Look at the look at the money, look at the accounts, be smart, and go ahead and file for divorce when you get a paper trail. Don't do all this. This gives you really just want to perform for everybody. So we can think you really care about where Cliff's little dick goes. Okay. But the Amanda girl is fucking with Glenn. And we're going to find out at the end of the episode. But Cliff already knows this. And Amanda knows that Cliff knows this. That's why Cliff said, what you looking for, a man or a woman? Because Cliff already knew what was going on. Latrice don't know what's going on. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to be friends with a bitch that you and my nigga know something that I don't know. And you my friend. That's weird to me. So let's continue on. Letitia. Letitia. Y'all, Letitia was setting up a massage in a romantic situation for Glendale. Okay, he come home, walking inside all excited like he ain't the one that was cheating on her. She wanted to be in her feminine energy. Y'all, I'm so tired of y'all talking about feminine energy. I'm telling y'all, I'm so tired of y'all talking about feminine energy. Cause I feel like, what the fuck are you talking about? What feminine energy are you talking about? Cause if feminine energy means that you serve a man, I don't know, girl. I guess that's based on what your definition of femininity is. If your definition of femininity is servitude, then by all means. But I felt like, girl, but he's the one that be cheating on you. He's the one that be talking to you crazy. He's the one that does the shit to you. And you up here creating the romantic mood for him. That's what I thought. Feminine energy is receiving. That's what I thought. Like, I'ma just put a chair in the middle of the floor, crawl to this coochie. What's up? I listen. The girls just give. They just so happy to have a man. Just so happy. That's what they give, and I hate that. I hate that because I feel like these niggas ain't worth all that. They treat y'all bad. The niggas ain't even that smart. Y'all are all smarter than these men, and y'all dumb yourselves down so that y'all can play games with elementary ass niggas. And it's sad to me. I want better for everybody. I'm sorry. Okay, I know. But she's listening and massaging. So she's now operating in her feminine energy. Letitia is inviting her new friend Carrie because her friend Carrie is very feminine. I'm like, is she? Is that what you get from her? That she's feminine? Okay, girl. And Carrie has a baseball manager husband named Matt. What y'all think about Matt? I don't know. Listen, all I know is niggas that spend a lot of time at the gym be there for the niggas. But I'm fine. I'm fine with lavender marriages, y'all. I'm perfectly fine with that. I think that actually works the best sometimes, especially like for gay men. Sometimes I think it's like, especially if the woman knows what's going on, you can be with your best friend. She can go get dick, without y'all can both go get dick without getting hemmed up by disrespectful using ass manipulative men. Gay men, I think gay men and women that love toxic dick, they should be together so that they can get toxic dick. But then somebody is in the place to keep the toxic dick from infiltrating the household. Okay? I really do think that works. I think that some gay men will fall victim to manipulative niggas. And I think women will fall victim to manipulative niggas. But if y'all could be together, then y'all could be like, hey, fuck him. Do not bring him home. Okay? You love him? Yes, go to his house then. He don't have a house, then you don't love him. See how that works? Okay? Like, I've seen it work. Okay? I have seen it work for some people. When I was looking at the new couple, it just gives she don't know. But he had a lot of muscles. He had a lot of big muscles. I'm going to just say that. And he manages baseball players. I don't know. That just seemed like an ideal setup to me. Anyway, so Marie's birthday. Selena says Michael informs her on the way there that he's going to Texas tomorrow. And he says that he told her last night. Let me tell you something. I have life experience with this. If somebody ever tells you that y'all talked about something and you know for a fact that y'all never talked about it, stop talking to that person. Do not continue a relationship with that person, because even if what they're lying about is something small, like I told you that I was going to Texas, the point is they will play with your perspective of reality so that they won't be accountable for the fact that they didn't communicate with you. Yeah, it's gaslight. It's absolute, but it's like it's such a small form of gaslighting. I feel like it's the beginnings of making you question your reality. If anybody makes you question your reality, I'm telling you right now, they don't mean you no fucking good. They don't mean you any good. It may not be intentional, but I'm telling you right now, anybody that is having you question your fucking reality, you don't need to be messing with them. That's all I'm saying. Because when he said we talked about that and she was like, no, we didn't. I was like, a person that would play in your face like that, girl, the type of games they will play with you when you just, when you're not even expecting it. Like, why would you lie about something that don't matter? Because they're grooming you to be more pliable to the lies they're going to tell you in the future. That's what it's giving. Because in my mind, sometimes I think men get with extremely beautiful women so that they can like strip those women down. So a nigga that know he not like really up to par for the woman that he's with, he will love bomb her, get with her, and then once she's locked down to just him, he will cheat on her, he will pick her apart, but also that he can basically make her lower than him. He got in the relationship feeling like she's better than me. I don't deserve her. And then he'll do things that will knock you down until he feels superior. So that's why I even feel like Selena being with that man, I'm just like, just looking at him. I'm like, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Because if we looking at the two of y'all, we know that you lucky to have that lady. And you not acting like you lucky to have that lady. And whenever a nigga know he lucky and he not acting like he lucky, he's gonna try to purposefully hurt that woman to make himself feel better. That, like, I'm sorry. It's just the way I see it, girl. That's the way it happens most of the time. Most of the time. Then hold on, what was I? Oh, because she going to talk to Letitia. She tells Letitia gets there. Selena tells her about Mike and all the shit he's been doing without telling her, getting a boat, getting a truck, going to Texas. The new couple gets there. Y'all, I did not even know that the new couple had not been introduced to the cast yet. Why is Letitia always bringing people to these intimate settings that don't nobody know? Like, I don't know why. I feel like some Letitia's always doing, but she always bringing somebody somewhere and then nobody asks you to bring them. Okay? Because it's not like I don't like Carrie. We just meeting Carrie. But Carrie kind of assumed the position of somebody that's been here for a minute. The way she was walking back and forth, the way she was all in Marie's white boyfriend's business, asking him questions about his wife and all of that. And oh, so you like the mess. Girl, who the fuck are you? I didn't like that. Cause like, why are you all in these people's business in that way like that? Like, chill out. You don't even know you. It hustle. Don't say shit. Just be okay. Well, girl, listen, you grown, you single, do what you want, girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why people at the party were so invested in the situation. And the reason why I say that is because Marie is single, and y'all know people of a certain age, even if they are married, people do whatever the fuck they want to do. I don't know why people above the age of 45 really worry about who's married, who's not, who's with who. I don't know why y'all worry about that. I really don't. Because the older people get, the more people do whatever the fuck they want to do. I'm sorry to tell y'all, them old people, them 60-something, 7-year-old people that's still alive, they fucking whoever they want to fuck, whether they married or not. I know so many married people that got little girlfriends or boyfriends and all of this type of shit. And they people be knowing about it. And at this point in life, don't nobody give a fuck. Because we close to death and ain't nobody about to be miserable, when I'm on my way out. That's how a lot of these old people feel. So when all of them was going around, oh my God, Cedric is here. Oh my God, Martin is here. I can't believe this. And Martin is married. Oh my God. Girl, so what? So what? Your man probably gay. So what? Like, I get it, but you're new here. So just calm down. And then Tambra, like, so as Marie is dealing with both of these men being in the room at the same time, Marie said, I thought Cedric wasn't coming. I invited him. He said he wasn't coming. So I invited Martin. Martin is from Berlin, you know, quirky little skinny neck white boy. But so what? You know what I'm saying? Maybe he got a good personality. I don't know. Okay. I don't know what's going on between, you know, Marie and that man. And I don't really care. But all I know is I get tired of black women being with ain't shit ass niggas that treat them bad. So, girl, if you having a good time with Martin, you having a good time with Martin. What I know is Martin didn't mind standing up there talking to Cedric. He didn't seem scared at all, girl. And I appreciate, you know, men that's gonna stand their ground. Tambra calls them submissive. Look like she got two submissive men that know how to follow instruction. Bitch, your nigga needed to know how to follow instruction. Maybe if your man was a little bit more submissive, you would have had a clear idea of what your relationship was. I didn't like the way they was talking about the situation, because essentially I feel like everybody's grown and Marie is single and everybody know what's going on. So what's the problem? What's the problem? And I bet you Martin wife knew what the fuck was going on too. Somebody, I think Millie Chung was saying that somebody saw him getting on a plane to go home to his wife. I'm like, and people in Europe don't have the same hangups around relationships. That's another thing. In Europe, the people are more fluid. Relationships, sex, people are just more fluid in Europe than they are here in America, which is built off, you know, the Puritans. They got kicked out of Europe because they were, you know, fucking up the party. They got kicked out. People couldn't stand them. Like, and they came here and built the country, and now everybody has all of these weird puritanical ideals about sex and relationships, but they still do whatever the fuck they want to do. And I just get annoyed by it. But Tambra saying that, you know, or it looked like she got two submissive men, I was just like, oh, Tambra, please. Like, just please, girl. I feel like y'all was low-key hating on Marie because Marie had both of them niggas twirling her around the dance floor at the same time. Exactly. Where is the man? Where is the man? Are y'all together? Are y'all living together? Is he there for the baby? Because we don't know nothing about you and that man. All we know is he do whatever he want to do. He do whatever he want to do. Okay? And you move accordingly. That's what we know be going on. So I didn't like all of the judgment of what Marie had going on, because essentially I feel like Marie was the only one that I felt like was moving like she had any self-respect in the room. Letitia, you and Glendale, no respect. Cliff and Latrice wasn't in the room still, no respect. Oh shit, I'm about to call her back. Yeah, I'm almost done with this live anyway. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna get to the end of this. Okay. So Letitia and Carrie take Martin to the side, find out he's married. Marie says she invited Martin when Cedric said he wasn't coming. Then Cedric still came. She was dancing with both of them. Tambra says, may the best submissive man win. Girl, shut the fuck up. Latrice friend the stylist. Let's get to that. And then I'll get off here. I'll come back at 2:30. So Amanda, nobody was even talking about Glendale like that. Okay. And she just brought him up out of nowhere. Tambra showed up because she wanted to tell Latrice about everything that went on at the party, Marie and her two men being there. Latrice friend and stylist Amanda tells her and Tambra that Glenn is in her DMs. They looked at the DMs, read some of them, and he said the pressure you be given. So that means he see her when they're all together, see how good she looking, and DM her about it later. And she has to admit, because they looking at the messages, she said, I entertain him because he is my type. And Latrice feels caught in the middle. She says, you see me and you see who he married to, huh? Let me tell you something, bitch. Just because your stomach flat don't mean these niggas like you or respect you any more than they do the women that they're married with. And you sound dumb at this big age saying shit like that. The reason why he on your line is because he's a hoe. The reason why you responding is because you're thirsty. I'm sorry. The reason why you're responding to that nigga is because you're thirsty. I also feel like you don't like Letitia. For whatever reason, you don't like Letitia. You flirting and fucking with Glendale out of spite of Letitia. That's the first thing, which is some weirdo behavior. You might as well fuck Letitia. Because that shit is weird to me. A lot of y'all, I be noticing this with men too. And we're going to talk about that later on in my BondyBlue show, because Cam asking Jasmine for the list of all of the niggas that she fucked. Why? So that you can run through your mind who those niggas are and question how big they dicks are. You don't think that's weird for you to want to think about whatever man that she was fucking with in a sexual manner? You don't think that's weird? And it's the same thing for Amanda. Why do you want to fuck that lady husband? Do you want to share dick with her? And I feel like Amanda did fuck with him. I don't care what Amanda talking about. The way she was acting, the way her and Cliff was acting like he knew he had seen them people in the same room together before. And if they was around each other physically, I feel like Glendale the type of nigga that'll bust you out in a bathroom while his wife is out on a dance floor drunk. Like, y'all them types. Y'all the types to fuck in one room while somebody passed out in another room. Y'all some Jerry Springer like motherfuckers, Glendale and this girl. And she was way too like, no, I hate that she put Latrice in that situation, because Latrice, you absolutely need to tell Letitia. And if I was you, I wouldn't be fucking with Amanda like that. I would not be fucking with Amanda like that no more. Because to me, she a snake. And somebody that like just in a personhood, they not gonna be a good friend to you. But I feel like on some level, birds of a feather flock together. So I can't even tell you what to do, Latrice, because you might be the same type of woman. All I know is Amanda got grimy, nasty bitch energy, because you know good and goddamn well that nigga ain't shit. And you know he married. You know his fucking wife. And you gonna sit up there and entertain him because he's your type, as if they don't have a whole bunch of boosie fade wearing ass niggas in Mississippi that you could be fucking with, but you doing it with this, well, look at her. He fucking with me because look at me and look at her. Girl, please. Girl, please. Girl, fucking please. Like, what that mean? What, you got a BBL? What, you got lipo? So that mean you better than Letitia? But you aside. Ooh, girl. Latrice already knew this tea, in my opinion. She might have, but it was something about that scene at the bar that made me feel like she knew like they knew something she didn't know. I don't know why. Latrice already knew. I can believe y'all, because like I said, the fuck, I'm not acting like she a victim or nothing like that, but it was just the way the scene was set up. The way the scene was set up, the way they were seated, the way she was seated, it was given they know something that she did not know. And she may have knew it before that scene, before they pulled the phone out and all of that. But yeah, it was, yes, mean-spirited. Very mean-spirited. Thank you, HFG, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Niggas do not care if ladies open wide. They gonna come inside. Listen, Treese was too happy about it. Y'all. I be trying to give Latrice the benefit of the doubt, but the truth of the matter is, when you let that grimy ass nigga Cliff lie on top of you and do his business, I can only assume that his grimy sperm has permeated your bloodstream. Okay? Also, I think like women like Latrice, like, have y'all noticed all of the twitching and jumping and shit that she be doing? That bitch is a nervous wreck. I don't care what nobody say. That lady could put as many jackets on her fucking shoulders as she want to. Bitch, you look like a nervous wreck. You look like your whole equilibrium is fucked up because you with somebody that probably fly across the room on you. Like, all she, like, blinking, all this extra shit, like, girl, free yourself. Listen, go ahead, free yourself. Y'all think I'm not gonna put that out there, but I will say this: if she is, it's a byproduct of having to be in an unhappy household. Because ain't no way you happy. I don't care what you talking about. I don't care how much money. I don't care how many businesses that nigga building. You cannot tell me that you are happy over there with your daddy as your husband, arguing with you about every fucking thing, always trying to make you feel like he the special one, he the pretty one, he the important one in a relationship, and you just somebody that he didn't pluck from obscurity and put on a pedestal. It's whack. It's whack as fuck to let an old ass nigga with this much hair play with you like that. Okay? Like, I don't care how much money he got. Nigga could barely speak fucking English, and I'm sure not that good of a lay. And you really letting that nigga talk to you any kind of way, handle you any kind of way, and you running behind him with a suitcase? It's very sad. It is very much giving abuse victim. Yes, free your mind. Your ass will follow. She need a boyfriend for real, for real. While he at the condos, be with your boyfriend or a girlfriend, whichever you prefer. Because they've been saying Latrice, kitty clicking for a while before I even said anything. For anybody that think it's always just me calling people gay, it is not. It's a whole group of us that be out here seeing how these hoes be gay. Okay? He is the prize in her eyes, but he's not. I hate the way Cliff treated Joshie. Yeah. He's not. I don't care. Like, the nigga is exhausting to be in a room with. He's not the prize. Speech therapy clearly wasn't a thing back in Cliff's day. No, it wasn't. It's a whole bunch of stuff like this. It's a whole bunch of motherfuckers stuff like this. Not the niggas talk like that. Okay? A lot of them niggas ain't got no teeth in the back of their mouth neither. So, whenever they get the words and they don't say nothing, it just escape from the back. They ain't got no teeth. That's some niggas talk. That's how they talk. They be making noises and grunts and shit. No real vocabulary at all. Can't enunciate. Like, what's wrong with the muscles around your mouth? What's wrong with the muscles around your mouth, nigga? Cliff sounds like Boom Higher from King of the Hill. He remind me of Bobby Boucher. Bobby Boucher. Bobby Boucher. Like, I don't know what be going on. A lot of whispering, a lot of talking under your breath, barely enunciating. Fuck that nigga. Okay? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. To me, he don't do nothing but make Latrice look crazy. That's what worm infestation do to young women. Listen, country Terrence Howard could slang that geriatric penis all up and down the Gulf Coast. If I was Latrice, don't touch me. Okay? I am. This is the plan. I'm actually trying to do a show out here in New Orleans in December. I have to talk to my homegirl about it, but because my homegirl has a venue and I want to do it at her venue because it's more intimate. And I feel like if we could, do like set up a little stage in a corner with just a mic and a stool and let me do my shit. I would love that. But yeah, I do want to do my comedy show. I do. I think I'm funny. I think I'm really, really funny. So yeah. But I'll be back, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. Belle Collective is a teehee. I'll be back. The next review will be members only, just so you know. But I did want to come to y'all and see what y'all was feeling about it just as a whole, girl. I love everybody for coming through. Thank you. I'll be back at 2:30 for a BondyBlue show where we can get into mess because I know that's what y'all really want me to talk about. Okay. So I'll be back for that then. Y'all have a good little rest of y'all day and I hope I see y'all in a few. Peace out.